Aquarius, welcome. This is your end of May general reading. Because it is a general reading, please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. And if this resonates with you at all, hit that like button. It really does help me out and it helps the messages get to more people. So you're right in an Empress energy. That's great. Yeah. Some of you could be moms, but some of you, that is telling me you're ready to birth in a new reality. You're ready to birth in everything you want. And you're really embracing your feminine energy during this time. You're taking pretty quick action on something, and there's some kind of tower moment that comes in a decision that needs to be made. And I am feeling, and you got to stand your ground on something. I am feeling in this decision, you're going to have a hard time making this decision, but not to put it off. And that might be what that quick action is. Coming in to tell me there's a decision, you need to make quick action on it, even though you don't really want to make that decision. You have the Justice in the middle of as your main card here. That could be a Libra coming into your reading, but it tells me you're looking for justice in a situation, or you're dealing with karma, okay? The cause and effect of a situation. Then we'll see as we go on here. You have the Five of Cups. There's some kind of loss and grief. In the Five of Cups, you want to be very careful not to get focused in on everything you're losing or all the grief, because there's still 3 full cups. It's an illusion that you've lost everything. There's still 3 cups standing. The Warrior, that could be a Leo coming into your reading, or that's talking about having the inner courage here to face things. Let's see. I do like seeing you in that Empress energy with all these cards going on. That's actually a good thing. Oh, and you have Spirit here helping you elevate to a higher level, okay? Or helping you heal from some kind of situation. But Spirit's here. The bird's not flying on his own here. The energy is actually lifting the bird up. So Spirit's here trying to lift you up, trying to help you elevate. I am getting, for some of you, see things in a different perspective, okay? That might have to do with that Five of Cups, okay? You have the King of Wands here. You may be dealing with a fire sign, possibly a Leo, all right? Yeah, because I don't feel like that's your energy at all. So it does look like if they're not a fire sign, they don't have to be a fire sign, but they probably do hold a lot of fire in their chart. You have the Sun card here telling me, I feel like you're getting truth and illumination, but there's success to it too, and happiness and joy, okay? Some of you guys may have a lack of mentality. You focus on everything that's lacking. And I'm getting that off that Five of Cups too. Like you're focusing on everything that's lacking, or as you see, what you see is broken or not good enough, all right? I feel like this illumination or spirits help you here to help you kind of overcome some of that. So maybe you can focus on the good here that's going on. There was a painful ending to something, but there's a new opportunity, I feel, for something to be stable and abundant, possibly with a romantic partner, okay? Let's get some clarity. The Lady. The Moon. Follow your intuition during this time. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like you're not seeing something right, or you're focusing on the wrong things, or there's some kind of illusion. Because the Moon can talk about things hidden under the moon, or seeing things not quite the right way. And like I said, with that Two of Swords, sometimes you're not seeing everything right. You have to make a decision, but you're not seeing it clearly, okay? And I do feel like there's something here you're not seeing quite clearly. But it's telling you to follow your intuition here and really embrace your feminine energy. The Moon card is also a very strong feminine energy. You know, so compassion and kindness and nurturing. Eight of Wands. You got to take... Oh, okay. On the Eight of Wands, we do have the Judgment card and the Knight of Swords. With the Judgment card, you have to let go of your past and wake up to your life's purpose, okay? This is a spiritual calling to wake up, All right. When I see the Judgment card, that's what I see. It's a wake-up call. All right. It's time to wake up and move in the direction you're supposed to be. And the Knight of Swords, that's what he does. He moves in the direction of lifestyle changes or thought changes, okay? Because he is a sword energy. And you're taking action to do that, so that's great. You're trying to move towards something here. Tower. When this tower hits, it's going to kind of change the foundation here of, I feel like it gets your thought processes. I do. But it's going to change the foundation to your life in some way, and you're going to have to stop and look out and visualize where you want to head from there, how you can expand yourself, and what directions you want to go now. And with that Knight of Swords energy, you are going to take that in that action card. You're going to take that movement towards those lifestyle changes. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You don't want to make this decision. You're in hangman mode. You're pulling away. You're trying to gain perspective on it, but it requires a sacrifice of some kind. And you need the perspective. There's something you need perspective on, but I feel like you don't know that you're not seeing it right. And it might be because it was misrepresented to you in some way, or you just saw it wrong, or didn't know the whole story. But there's a decision you need to make. It's okay to pull within and to get the right perspective, but you can't. The hangman can also mean you're pulling away and you're just not going to make the decision. If with the Two of Swords energy, if you don't make that decision, if you don't make that choice, more chaos follows. So yeah, go within to gain the perspective, but don't avoid making this decision, I guess is a way to say it. Seven of Wands. You're reflecting on your emotions here, on some kind of rivalry. Something you feel like you need to stand your ground on, but you're reflecting on it. Let me see if I can get one more on that. Recovery. So there's some kind of recovery involved. This has something to do with recovery. It's not giving me a lot of information on that. And that may be because it's very different for a lot of you. But you are doing the reflecting on your emotions. You are doing the recovery work. And you are standing your ground on that, okay? And there might be a rivalry because of it. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles can talk about greed or jealousy, or holding on too tightly to something because you're afraid to let it go, okay? I can also talk about needing stability or financial security. But it looks like justice is going to be served in something to do with, I feel like it's ego-driven. Something to do with ego-drivenness, okay? Or refusing to let go of something, all right? Okay, so the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups together is a very strong hurt, okay? It's a very deep grief. And, it's a very hard one. But there's a lot of hurt and pain here associated with this. And that might be what you're recovering from and standing your ground on. And maybe you're having a hard time letting go. But there's karma playing out in some way. There's justice playing out in some way here. Not sure. Let me see if I can get one more on that. Because there's a new path opening up. The old path isn't working. Whatever has been being done, and the decision you need to make is that's double twos. This is strong. You need a decision here. I feel like it's saying move. Karma, I feel like karma plays a role in this. There's some kind of karma involved in this, all right? And some kind of justice involved in this. But there's a new path opening up to you. Or if this is a Libra, this is someone who's been in your life and there might be a lot of ego involved and there might be a new path you can take with this person. But I feel like this has to do with karma. And if you let go of whatever it is you're holding on to so tightly, this stick here, see, she's got that stick in her hand and she's looking out. She wants to take this new path. She wants to take this journey. But this stick is holding her back. And I feel like that's what this is, this Four of Pentacles. I feel like that's what's holding you back, what you're holding on to so tightly, okay? But if you can let it go, you can move on, all right, to a new journey. And that might be this hurt and pain, all right, that you're holding on to so tightly, you don't want to let it go. The Warrior. Okay, we do have a side message here. Let's see what this is. Okay. This is interesting. All right. I feel like there's two different things coming together here. Something stable and something loving that can equal out to be that Two of Cups here, okay? There's both an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups. And when here we have that Two of Cups. And I feel like there's a harmony between you and somebody else to be found. And if you find that harmony, it's going to bring you to that Ten of Cups, this time of happiness and reward. And I feel like it's reward from Spirit here, okay? With this initiation card, I feel like this is what part of what Spirit's trying to get you to do, is bring harmony to this. Because there's been some kind of hurt and pain or betrayal. The Seven of Swords is the thief of the tarot, and he does talk a lot about betrayal. But the Seven of Swords also talks about strategy and trying to plan a strategy. And you may need to strategize how to bring an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles into harmony here. You might have to strategize how to do that in order to reach that time of reward, okay? That was a side note. All right, let's see. Strength card, please. That's that Ace of Pentacles. So one of these people, so the other person, the Ace of Pentacles, the person that you might want to bring things into harmony with could be a Leo, okay? There could be a Leo playing out in this that you need to bring things into harmony with. Or there could be, I mean, if I take it out of this, there could be a new job opportunity, a new career, abundant opportunity coming in for you, but you have to have the inner courage here to take that new opportunity. I don't feel like that's how it's coming in after that side message, okay? There's a painful ending to something, but with painful endings, there's a lot of clarity and truth that you gain, okay? The Ten of Swords brings in truth and clarity on things that you were once disillusioned on, that you weren't seeing things correctly. And that's what I've been feeling through this whole thing, is there's a sense of not seeing something right, okay? But still needing to make a decision on it, which is kind of hard to do, right? When you can't see it with that moon energy, when it's hidden, okay? It's kind of an illusion. But when the Ten of Swords hits, there's actually a lot of truth and clarity that is gained. And Spirit's here trying to, I feel like, give you that truth and clarity that comes with the Ten of Swords, because I feel like that painful ending really hurt you, okay? But you haven't quite gained the clarity on it yet. And it's time to kind of gain that clarity and truth on it. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is the person you have to walk away from. Somebody who's a fire sign, like I was saying. This could be a Leo. But the Eight of Cups is a healing card. All right? Just like this Ten of Swords comes with clarity and truth, this Eight of Cups comes with healing. And I feel like it's about you letting go of this person. Like healing from the pain. Given that opportunity to bring it into harmony, possibly just within yourself, all right? It doesn't necessarily have to be with this person, all right? But within yourself, finding the harmony to just know this wasn't meant to be or something. I mean, I don't have anything saying this is a romantic relationship. Some of you may even have lost somebody to death or something like that, and you still hold just so much hurt from it. But there's a new opportunity to see it clearly and heal from it. And, you know, kind of let this go. This is a very odd reading, a very interesting reading. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, we have that Strength card again, that Leo energy. And like I said, that King of Wands, the Strength card twice. Some of you guys are dealing with a Leo, okay? You have the Queen of Cups here, telling you to kind of just open up your heart chakra. Let's see. Let's do best actions for you to take. If you know how this applies to you and you don't mind sharing, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments section below, and I always respond. But this is kind of an interesting reading, and it's not giving me very clear direction. So this could play out differently in different people's lives. I mean, it's pretty intense and has a lot to do with illusions or not seeing things correctly and heading out towards change and choosing new paths, okay? That Hangman. So it is telling you to go within and gain a new perspective. Your perspective isn't right, but I don't feel like you know that it isn't right. When you go into Hangman mode, you go within to really search for truth, to really search for that clarity and a higher and newer perspective on something. It also usually requires a sacrifice of some kind. And usually it's a sacrifice of something that we held on to very tightly, okay? That we now realize we need to let go of. And that could really just be a thought process, okay? Justice. Yes. Your Justice card is right here. And again, this is about a new path opening up to you. This is about karma and justice being served. This could be a Libra, but I'm getting Leo energy very strong, okay? But this could be a Libra in your life that you're dealing with, and you've held on tightly, or there's some kind of misperceptions that you're holding on tightly, and now there's a new path opening up to that. Or karma's being served in some way. But I feel like if you don't take this new path, you're not going to get the justice you deserve in a situation, okay? So I feel like you have a choice between justice or holding on to something. So take the justice route, okay? The Ten of Pentacles. This has to do with, you know, most likely family, traditions, abundance, and trying to get to that time where you can really be proud of your life and proud of who you are and proud of what you built. Okay, so keep trying to build something you can be proud of. And, you know, bring it all together is basically what the Ten of Pentacles tells me. It's time to bring it all together. And this person may hold a lot of nostalgic value to you. Yeah. Oh, this is a complicated one. All right. Aquarius says, I feel like sometimes some of your readings are complicated. Strategy, yeah. And that's where I feel like that Seven of Swords came in somewhere. I don't remember where now. But there was a Seven of Swords that came in. The Seven of Swords can talk a lot about strategy as well, needing a strategy, needing to fully, but you need to have the clarity in order to build the strategy, right? Yin and Yang, balancing of the masculine and feminine energies, okay? And again, bringing it all together, making a whole. Kind of like I saw with that Two of Cups, that harmony between that Ace of Pentacles and that Ace of Cups. I'm feeling that off that Yin Yang card as well. Awakening your true self. I do feel like you're doing that, very much so. Peace of mind. Miracle healing. All right, let's get you an animal advice card and then we will close out this reading. You know, and this really may be an awakening to past pain you've held on to that it's time to let go of, okay? You gotta let go of it, all this past pain. This could stem all the way back to your childhood. This could be more recent, but it's time to heal from it and kind of gain that clarity on it. Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. And where it says right here, make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need, that comes down to that strategy. So strategy does play into this somehow, because the Seven of Swords, I feel like, also came out for you. Some of you guys may need a strategy of some kind, especially with this Three of Wands and two of Wands, that Nine of Wands, and that Seven of Wands. You want to head towards something new, but I feel like you're unsure on how to get there, okay? But you're always prepared. I agree with that with Aquarius very much. Okay, Aquarius, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you. If you are interested in any personal services, you can find my Facebook link down in the description box below. That is the only way to reach me, and I will never reach out to you. This deck is also linked down there for Amazon if any of you are interested in that, and I'll try to get the other decks linked soon. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I would love to have you. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so. It really does help me out a lot, and it helps the message to get to more people. Until we meet again.